I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry. Let's just get into this. Hit the intro. Wait, I don't have any.
Before this video begins, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified when I first upload.
Smackdown kicks off with a number of promos from, now let me check I get this right, Sasha, Bayley, Nikki, Biggie, Miz, Morrison, Lacey, Naomi, Gran Metalik, AJ Styles. They all do respective promos about what's coming up in the night. And then we start off the show with a Firefly Funhouse, and Bray says that Braun has something that he wants, he meaning the Fiend, and he's talking about the Universal Championship. And he didn't mean to hurt Braun, but now, because the Fiend wants the championship, nobody is safe. Gran Metalik and AJ Styles have their match, and it was a decent match. It was mostly AJ Styles getting all the offense in on Gran Metalik, and Metalik got a little bit of offense in, but then AJ starts working over the leg towards the end, blocks in a calf crusher, Gran Metalik taps out. Then Lince Dorado tries to help Gran Metalik after the match, and he gets hit with the Styles Clash. Then after the match, we cut backstage to Chad Gable, Shorty G, so I'm not used to that, watching a monitor. King Corbin comes up and says, "It hurts, doesn't it?" Sitting on the sideline watching other people get opportunities. And he goes, "Hold on, all of a sudden you're trying to be my friend now after you have all the short jokes, all the insults." And it's good that they're bringing up the past. And he said, "Look, I've always been your friend. I was just trying to motivate you, Chad. You know, join my side, accept the rants and the King's ransom that he put out from Matt Riddle last week, and take out Riddle." So it's interesting to see a Gable heel turn. Then during Jeff Hardy comes out, promo, Corbin interrupts and says, "No one that cares about your life, you're pathetic. I've got a match with you, Gulak tonight. I can't believe what's going on." The Gulak attacks from behind. The match starts. It's a good match. It's a short one. Riddle comes out to interrupt. Then Gulak rolls up King Corbin. 1, 2. Corbin kicks out here and ends of days. 1, 2, 3. Corbin gets the win. Riddle comes down to the ring, starts attacking Corbin. But out of nowhere, Chad Gable hits Chaos Theory German suplex on him. Now during the match, Corey Graves said that the King's ransom was around $17 million. So what, is the King paying someone $17 million to take out Matt Riddle? That seems a bit much. The next up was Biggie versus The Miz. And the whole time commentators talk about, can Biggie be a single star without Kofi and Xavier? Well, yes, he's won the Intercontinental Championship before and the NXT Championship, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been a single star before and he can do it again. But they're completely glossing over this. It was a pretty decent back and forth match. Morrison kept getting involved. Eventually the ref catches him, ejects him. Miz goes for a roll up. 1, 2, Biggie kicks out, picks him up on with his leg draped across his neck. The stretch muffler submission looks awful. Miz taps out in fear of losing his kneecap. Then afterwards is Lacey versus Naomi. Lacey is in full heel mode now. She's coming out, calling the crowd nasty. They don't even call her the sassy Southern Belle anymore. They're just calling her the Southern Belle. And she's saying that, you always like to tweet #give Naomi a chance. That after this match, I'm going to give you something to really feel sorry for, because she's going to hurt Naomi badly. And Naomi comes out, a pretty boring match, lasts about 3 minutes. Naomi hits a backslide and wins the match. Then we cut backstage to Mandy and Otis. They're walking together and talking about how it's been ages since they've had a proper date. So let's have a date. Let's go to your favourite barbecue place. You can order ribs, steak, and a peach sundae for dessert. I think they're talking about sex. So then Mandy says, "Let's go and get ready and we'll meet back up here." Mandy goes to a dressing room to get ready. We see her putting makeup on. But as she walks through the dressing room, we see Sonya Deville in the background stalking her. So we cut back from the commercial break. See her putting her makeup on, her lipstick, her lip gloss, whatever she's doing. We see Sonya in the mirror. She waves Naomi and then starts absolutely mullering her with punches, and punches. Smacks her head on the table, and she's wiping the makeup all over her face. She's got lipstick and lip gloss all over her head and her face and her mouth. She throws her down on the ground. She grabs a pair of scissors and starts cutting Mandy's hair, cutting it, and it looks all awful. And she goes, when I take away your beauty, what are you gonna have left? And like before, she said she's gonna make Mandy as ugly on the outside as she is on the inside. Then she gets a pair of clippers, her hair clippers, and is about to cut off her hair. She's stopped by referees and officials, and she walks away. Oh, there's also some point in the show where Cesaro and Nakamura are having a champion celebration, and the Lucha House Party walked in, didn't really say much, and then they left. So that was a bit confusing, but looks like that's going to be the next feud, even though I don't know why they picked Lince Dorado to go up against AJ Styles if they're just going to make them go into a tag team feud. Now he's just lost, but okay. And lastly was Bayley versus Nikki Cross for SmackDown Women's Championship. Nikki Cross had all the offense in this match. She was crossed body, clothesline, ripcord, neck breakers, doing everything you could imagine. But then towards the end, she's doing all these roll-up combinations, a schoolgirl, she's doing a jackknife, a backslide. Then Bayley kicks out of the backslide, hits, I call it the Bayley driver. Doesn't actually have a name yet, her new finisher. Hits the Bayley driver, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Bayley's still your SmackDown Women's Champion. Alexa walks into the ring to comfort Nikki. And she looks at her. Nikki shoves her to the ground. And she goes, I don't need this. And she walks backstage. Alexa sat there on her own. The lights start to fade. And then the Fiend appears. Hits the mandible claw on Alexa. And the show goes off the air. So overall, I would give this show 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't really noteworthy. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But it was alright. It was okay to sit through. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching.